They called him Iron Mike, the most feared man on earth. But behind the knockouts, the money, and the fame was a kid who never stopped fighting. Not in the ring, but in life. Before this story begins, take a second. If you believe in second chances, hit that like button. Comment, "I'm still fighting," to show you're not giving up on yourself. And if you love real stories of pain and redemption, subscribe and join the Eternal Stories family. Now, let's begin. Mike Tyson was born in Brooklyn, 1966, in a world that didn't care if he made it out alive. His father left before he could walk. His mother struggled to survive. The streets became his school, and violence became his language. By age 13, Tyson had been arrested more than 30 times. But in a small juvenile detention center, fate introduced him to the man who would change everything, Cus D'Amato. Cus saw something no one else did. Not a criminal, but a champion. He taught Mike more than how to fight. He taught him how to believe. A hero is someone who's afraid to run away, Cus told him. Those words became Tyson's armor. At just 20 years old, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. He was unstoppable. Speed, power, rage. Every punch felt like destiny hitting back at the world that tried to break him. But success doesn't heal pain. It hides it. The fame came fast. The money came faster. And so did the enemies. When Cus died, Mike lost his father figure and his foundation. The discipline faded. The chaos returned. He was surrounded by people who wanted to use him, not help him. The boy who fought to survive was now fighting himself. Then came the scandals, the mistakes, the headlines that turned him from hero to villain overnight. Prison, divorce, bankruptcy, addiction. The man who once owned the world lost everything. He said later, "I had all the money, women, and power in the world. But I was miserable. I was broken inside." The fighter who could crush anyone in the ring couldn't face his own reflection. But pain has a way of rebuilding what ego destroys. After years in darkness, Tyson began to change. He stopped chasing what broke him. He learned peace, forgiveness, and faith. He became a husband, a father, and a teacher. He started to laugh again, not like the young, wild Mike Tyson, but like a man who finally understood what strength really means. He said, "I'm not the person I used to be. I'm a man trying to be better today than I was yesterday." That's real power, not in fists, but in forgiveness. Today, Mike Tyson isn't remembered just as the youngest champion. He's remembered as proof that even when you lose everything, you can still rebuild. He turned his pain into peace, his mistakes into lessons, his rage into wisdom. He became a symbol of redemption, showing the world that no matter how hard you fall, you can always rise again. Because the greatest fight of all is the one within yourself. He fell, he rose, he learned. And in the end, Mike Tyson didn't just survive, he evolved. This is more than a boxing story. This is the story of a man who found his peace after the storm, the man who lost it all and fought his way back. Eternal Stories, to Mike Tyson. Redemption, trust motivation.